Have you felt it? A deep, unshakable feeling that the clock is about to strike midnight on an old reality. Something is coming to a head on July 31st, a day that the universe has circled in its energetic calendar. But most people will mistake it for just another Tuesday. Your presence here is not an accident. It's proof that your soul is tuned to a frequency that others can't yet hear. July 31st is not a date, it's a doorway. A 777 cosmic green light, and an alignment this potent is incredibly rare. Some feel it as a strange pull towards change, others as a sudden inner clarity. But once you grasp its true purpose, you will see that day as a turning point you were always meant to reach. In this video, I will show you the energetic signature of 777, not from a textbook, but as a living force. You will understand why July 31st is a peak moment for quantum leaps and soul level upgrades. More importantly, I'm going to give you the exact frequency key. One single sentence to speak during this opening to unlock the destiny that has been waiting patiently for you. By the end, you'll know exactly how to hold this frequency so your world doesn't just change, it transforms from the inside out. But this goes beyond words. It's about anchoring a specific vibration with intention at the perfect cosmic moment. The number 7 is the universe's signature for spiritual awakening, intuitive truth, and deep inner knowing. When you see it tripled, 777, it's a cosmic alarm clock going off. It's a sign that the energetic fabric of reality is thinning, making manifestation almost instant. Not everyone will hear this alarm, but those who do are being invited to jump to a new timeline. So many people miss these chances. They notice the repeating numbers, feel the weird energetic static, or see their lives suddenly speed up or stall out, but they fail to see the pattern. These moments are not coincidence, they are invitations. July 31st is one of these sacred invitations. It vibrates at the 777 frequency, and this frequency doesn't whisper, it resonates, ready to fundamentally realign your existence. You might be asking, why this exact day? That makes it different. That's what makes this so profound. Its power isn't tied to anything happening in the news or the physical world. It's tied to a cosmic rhythm. The universe operates in cycles of energetic ebb and flow, and July 31st is a high tide, a moment when divine energy floods our reality at maximum capacity. It's as if the cosmos is turning up the volume, and for a brief window, your soul can finally understand the language it's speaking. This guide will give you the precise sentence to vocalize, the emotional posture to maintain, and the mindset to become a conduit for this activation. You'll also discover what to look for in the days that follow, the unmistakable markers that you have successfully locked in the 777 energy. This isn't abstract philosophy. These are documented energetic patterns that awakened people experience when these alignments occur. If you've been feeling like you don't belong, if you've sensed an unusual quietness around you, if relationships or jobs have abruptly ended or new opportunities appeared from nowhere, this cosmic gateway is already influencing your life. But energy without focused awareness is like electricity without a circuit. It dissipates. That is why consciously speaking the activation phrase is crucial. It gives the invisible energy a command. Too many people ask for signs, but then don't know what to do when the universe sends one. This video is your response. It's your opportunity to give a firm yes to that silent calling you felt for so long, to stop needing proof from the outside world and start building certainty on the inside. You must watch until the very end, because the final segment contains a secondary activation, a whisper to be spoken just before sleep on July 31st. That's your moment of direct access to the subconscious, and that's when this gateway becomes more than a concept. It becomes your reality. Every word you are about to hear is calibrated to bring you into resonance, not just to motivate you. This is not about hype, this is about frequency. You will feel the shift in your own energy as you listen, and as you realize that this appointment in time was made for you long ago. So, before we dive in, welcome. If this video appeared for you, it is a sign that you are ready to ascend to a new level of consciousness. If you feel that pull, subscribe now and join this collective. Your real transformation starts right here. This year, July 31st carries an electrical charge we haven't seen before. The energetic field surrounding this date is not merely powerful, it's intensified. It feels like time itself is accelerating, as if the veil between our world and the spirit world is becoming transparent. You may have already picked up on it, the rapid mood swings, the bizarre synchronicities, or how your thoughts seem to turn into reality with frightening speed. The collective vibration is shifting. Old paradigms are crumbling. People are waking up in droves. Truths that were hidden for centuries are bursting into the open. And all of it is coming in energetic waves, as if the universe is testing who is listening and ready to ride the tide. This is why this date is critical. It's not just a personal upgrade, it's a collective one. The energy of July 31st is not just about your personal path, it's interwoven with the great awakening of humanity. Most will be blind to it. They will dismiss the signs as a weird day. They will be too distracted to feel the frequency. But you won't. You are here because you were chosen to receive this transmission. You were drawn to this alignment because you are part of a vanguard. The small group that can sense a paradigm shift before it becomes mainstream news. This doorway isn't aggressive. It doesn't break down your door. It enters your awareness like a clear, powerful thought, urging you to choose your words with precision, to think with intention, and to feel with clarity. It's about consciously choosing to match your vibration to your destiny, not through struggle, but through simple recognition. July 31st is your day to state it, to anchor your frequency in the powerful current that is already rising. When you speak your alignment into existence, you cause a ripple effect in the quantum field. You start a chain reaction that your logical mind can't possibly comprehend. This is why your words have so much weight. It's why your focused presence on this date is the very thing that can turn a long delay into a destined arrival. This portal doesn't force you through. It opens to invite you to vibrate at the frequency of what is already yours. And when you do, the entire universe rearranges itself around that new vibrational signature. There's a scientific reason your spoken words are more potent than your thoughts alone. Your subconscious mind doesn't just register ideas, it responds viscerally to sound and vibration. It hears your own voice as an undeniable command. It accepts what you declare as truth and immediately starts to mold your reality to match it. That's why your audible words have the power to trigger profound shifts inside and around you. Thoughts are like mist, but words are like rain. They leave a tangible imprint. They broadcast a frequency, and every frequency finds its destination. When you speak with focused intent, you're not just making a wish, you're launching a homing signal. A signal that cuts through invisible energetic layers and begins reconfiguring your external world to mirror your internal conviction. The words you select become your vibration, and your vibration is your magnet. It effortlessly pulls in the right people, opportunities, insights, and even miracles, but only when those words are in perfect harmony with what your soul truly desires to attract. That's why on a powerful Nexus day like July 31st, your words are amplified 1,000 times over. There's an opening in the energetic field that ignores random noise, but responds instantly to intentional vibration. Your voice is the master key, not because it's loud, but because it holds your unique soul signature, a frequency that cannot be replicated. When you speak with total presence, you activate that signature. This isn't about just saying things. It's about speaking with unwavering clarity, absolute certainty, and peaceful surrender. It's about choosing words that reflect the reality you wish to inhabit, and saying them with the deep knowing that it is already a done deal. Even if your circumstances haven't changed yet, your voice initiates the cascade. The subconscious listens and goes to work. The universe receives the command. The doors that were sealed tight begin to unlock. The paths that were invisible become clear, not by force, but by frequency, by alignment. And it begins with what you say, and how you say it, not loud, not desperate, just true, clear, and anchored. Spoken into the field without an ounce of fear or any need to chase down the outcome. Because when your voice carries that much faith, the universe needs no further convincing. There is one sentence, a vibrational key, that will unlock this portal. It must be spoken on July 31st with your full, undivided attention. Not hurried, not mumbled in insecurity, but spoken slowly, with intention, and with the full weight of your soul behind it. The sentence itself is simple, but its energetic resonance is extraordinary. I release all resistance. I am a magnet for what is divinely intended for me. These words are not a request. They are an activation code. They are a signal to the cosmos that you are ready. You're not asking permission. You're not hoping. You are declaring your alignment. You are becoming a magnet for what already has your name on it in the quantum field. Even if you can't see it yet, that degree of certainty changes the game. Every part of this sentence is critical. I release all resistance means you are done fighting, forcing, and swimming against the current. You are stepping into the universal flow that has been trying to guide you all along. I am a magnet is a statement of power. It's not passive waiting, it's active attraction. You don't have to chase, you only have to obey. Being a magnet is an act of deep self-worth. It broadcasts to the universe that you are no longer second, guessing if you deserve it. For what is divinely intended for me is the most crucial part. It acknowledges that you trust the universe's wisdom over your own limited plan. You're not attracting chaos, you are attracting the highest, most aligned version of your destiny. When you speak this sentence, be fully present. Let every word resonate. Speak it into the room around you as if you are announcing a fact. Say it as many times as you feel guided to, until it feels completely true. Not forced, not a mindless repetition, just an embodied reality. The field is perpetually aware, but on a day like July 31st, its attention is focused. It is listening for those who speak the language of certainty, peace, and purpose. And when it hears that sentence spoken from your very core, it will answer. Before you utter the words that activate the July 31st gateway, find a moment of absolute stillness. Turn off the phone, close the door, quiet your surroundings. Just you, your breath, and the palpable energy that's already gathering. This stillness isn't empty space, it's pure potential. It's the launching pad where the real transformation begins. Silence itself is a signal. By choosing silence, you tune your antenna to the cosmic field in a way that noise can never permit. You shift from thinking to feeling. That is the primary step. Get out of the chaos of your mind and into the wisdom of your body. Worries and doubts may still surface, but you don't have to entertain them. Simply observe them like distant traffic. You don't need to wrestle your thoughts into submission. You just have to stop giving them your energy. The quieter your mind, the more amplified your vibration becomes. Place a hand over your heart center. This is the seat of your truth. This is the amplifier that will give your words their power, not just from your throat, but from the coherence between your mind and your heart. When your hand is there, your attention naturally turns inward. You connect with your own life force. That's the only prerequisite. Not perfection, just presence. Inhale deeply and hold the breath for a count of 4. Feel that pregnant pause. Then exhale slowly. That single conscious breath informs your entire nervous system that it is safe. And when your body feels safe, your energy field expands. That's the moment the sentence you are about to speak will carry immense power, because it's not rushed, it is rooted. This is not for show, it's about connection. You don't need special candles or music. The only thing required is your total sincerity. That is where the universe meets you, in your authentic truth. Feel the charge in the air before you speak. Allow the words to rise up, not from your anxious mind, but from that still, knowing place within you that recognizes this moment is right. You're not speaking to get something, you are speaking to align with something that is already yours. Preparation isn't about doing more, it's about becoming still enough to feel what is already waiting. When you do that, your sentence is no longer just sound, it is creation. The instant you speak these words on July 31st, a shift begins. It's not always a lightning bolt, but more often a profound, quiet change you feel in your core. You might feel a sudden wave of relief wash over you, as if a burden you didn't even know you were carrying has been dissolved. It won't have a logical explanation. Your external circumstances may not have changed by a single inch, but you'll feel different inside. A certain lightness, a freedom, a sense of peace that was absent just moments before. That is the first signal that the universe has received your command. Next come the reality clues. You'll begin to notice uncanny synchronicities, a recurring number sequence, a song on the radio with a message you need to hear, an unexpected call from someone you were just thinking about. Life starts to click into place without you forcing it. This is not luck, it is a vibrational echo. The frequency you broadcasted with your words begins to boomerang back to you as reflections in your physical world. Some people may abruptly drift out of your life, while others appear as if sent by central casting. This might feel destabilizing, but it is an essential part of the recalibration. Anything that doesn't match your new, higher frequency will naturally fall away, and connections that resonate with your next chapter will be drawn to you. It might seem like everything is accelerating or even getting chaotic, but beneath the surface, a current of profound order is at work. Just let the realignment unfold without interference. You'll feel lighter, not just physically, but energetically. Your thoughts will seem clearer, your emotions less turbulent. The future will feel more open and full of potential. This lightness is real. It's the feeling of dense, expired energy dissolving to create room for the new. You may not have the words to describe it, but you'll know. Something fundamental has changed. This is the response. Not a sudden jackpot, but a precise recalibration. Not instant magic, but an orderly unfolding. The universe begins to orchestrate events around the truth you spoke. And the more you relax into trusting it, the faster it flows. Keep your heart receptive, your awareness keen, and your faith unwavering. The activation isn't over when you speak the sentence. That's when it truly starts. Everything that follows is the field simply saying, "Message received." After you have spoken your activation, the most crucial action you can take is to do nothing, to completely let go, not with resignation, but with supreme confidence. You have launched the signal. The field has logged it. Now, the universal intelligence begins its work. Your job is not to micromanage it, second guess it, or repeatedly check on its progress. Your job is simply to hold the frequency. Begging, worrying, or obsessively looking for results poisons the well. It sends a contradictory signal. It screams to the universe that you don't actually believe the powerful statement you just made. And that shatters the vibration. It turns empowerment into desperation. But when you choose serene trust over anxiety and calm presence over nervous pressure, the energy flows uninterrupted. Alignment is not passive waiting. It is actively living as though your desire is already a fact. It's about maintaining the energetic signature of the outcome you have declared. You don't need to scan the horizon for signs or audit your reality for changes. The divine response arrives precisely when you release your desperate need to dictate the timing and the method. This isn't wishful thinking, it's quantum mechanics. It's about attuning to a cosmic intelligence that already knows the most efficient and magical path for delivery. It's precise, never rushed. Imagine planting a seed. You don't dig it up every morning to see if it's sprouting. You trust the process. You water it, you give it sun, and you let nature do its work. That's how this portal responds. Not to neediness, but to harmony. When you stay in tune with your declared reality, everything rearranges itself to match it. Not because you willed it, but because you became a vibrational match for it. You aren't hunting for results, you are magnetizing them. You aren't forcing an outcome, you are allowing it into the sacred space you have prepared with your intention. That is true alignment, and alignment is always infinitely more powerful than struggle. So after you speak the words, live inside the vibration you've created. Go about your day with the quiet knowing that a profound shift has occurred. Be calm, breathe, stay open. This is how the universe responds, not to noise, but to faith, not to urgency, but to certainty. And when you maintain that alignment, the manifestation always arrives on divine time. After the activation, there is a sacred pause, a moment of quiet where it might seem like nothing is happening. But that stillness is not inaction. It's the space where your new reality is being constructed. This is where most people falter, trusting the unseen, waiting without wavering. But if you can hold your frequency steady right here, the manifestation that arrives is far more profound than any quick fix. The results might not appear in the same hour or even the same week, but when they do arrive, they will be perfect. They will fit you like a key in a lock. They won't need adjustments or create new problems. That is the genius of divine timing. It never gets it wrong. It never forgets its assignment. It just waits for you to hold the correct vibration long enough for the physical reality to catch up. This is the secret to miracles. They don't happen by force, they happen by permission. The permission you give when you allow the universe to handle the logistics without your interference. Let go of the need to have it all figured out. Release the compulsion to look for constant validation. The most significant changes are happening behind the curtain, where your physical eyes cannot see but your soul can absolutely feel them. The timeline you are on is not arbitrary. It's intelligently designed, connected to a grand cosmic symphony that knows the perfect moment to swing open a door, deliver a message, or orchestrate a fated meeting. You don't need to force its hand. You just need to trust that the process is unfolding, even when you can't see the evidence yet. Faith is not wishing something might happen. Faith is the calm knowing that on an energetic level, it has already happened. The universe doesn't respond to pressure. It doesn't answer to stress. It mirrors your peace. Your inner calm is the signal it's listening for. When your energy is settled and your heart is open, the channel is clear. There is no static, no doubt, only readiness. Let that be your state of being after this portal. No chasing, no forcing, just knowing. Know that what you declared on July 31st is now a living command echoing through the quantum field. Know that it is being guided to you in the most beautiful and perfect way. The unseen timeline is not a barrier. It is your greatest ally, and it always delivers something far better than you ever could have engineered on your own. As July 31st draws to a close, there is one final, essential step. It is as powerful as the first. Just before you fall asleep, come back to that place of stillness. Let the day's events dissolve. Allow your body to become heavy and relaxed. This is when the portal's influence peaks, because your conscious, analytical mind is shutting down and your subconscious is wide open and receptive. This is the ultimate moment to anchor the activation. Not with force, but with a gentle whisper to the universe. Repeat the sentence you spoke earlier. Let the words be soft, steady, and certain. Then add this final confirmation. The work is done. My energy is the anchor. Say it as if it's the most obvious truth in the world. Say it as if you're simply confirming a completed transaction. These last words are not a final plea. They are a stamp of approval. It is your soul's signature confirming the alignment is complete. The reception has begun. Now I can rest in certainty. The state of mind you carry into sleep is profoundly important. It sets the vibrational tone that your subconscious will work with all night long. If you fall asleep in doubt, you can reset the work you've done. But if you fall asleep in absolute trust, you seal it. You anchor it into your very being, beyond the reach of logic or fear. Put your phone away. Stop replaying the day. Just release everything. Take a deep breath. Embody the feeling of already being the magnet. Let your body feel so safe and certain that it can deeply rest. This isn't about adding another task. It's about becoming the living embodiment of the reality you have claimed. When you sleep in this state, you grant the universe permission to work its magic without your interference. You get out of the way. And that is when a shift becomes permanent. Not because you wrestled it into existence, but because you trusted it all the way into the fabric of your dreams. This final whisper confirms to the universe that you are done looking. You aren't wondering if it's coming. You are already living from the state of it being done. That is how energy accelerates. That is how doors fly open. And that is how miracles appear, as if out of thin air. Because you held the space for them, even while you slept. This wasn't just a video. This was an energetic transmission. A message delivered through frequency, not just through speech. If you are still watching, this message was unequivocally for you. You did not find it by chance. You were guided here. The 777 Gateway on July 31st is not a fleeting moment. It is a profound vibrational shift. And you were selected to consciously align with it. Every phrase you heard today was calibrated to awaken a memory deep within your soul. The memory that your voice creates worlds, that your timing is always perfect, and that your alignment with your higher self is your birthright. The universe has been waiting for you to think, speak, and believe on a new level. And today, that time has come. If this message resonated in your heart, take one final action to anchor the energy. Comment below, "I am the magnet." Let that be your public declaration. Let the quantum field bear witness to your readiness. Like this video to seal this frequency and send a ripple out that confirms your alignment. Every action, every click, comment, and moment of focused presence adds power to the vibration you have just claimed. And if you desire more divine guidance, energetic activations, and messages synchronized with the universe's timing, subscribe to our channel now. This is only the beginning. More gateways like this are on the horizon, and you are now on the list to be notified. Remember, July 31st didn't just happen to you. It happened for you. Speak with intention, and then watch what unfolds.